Greetings everyone, and welcome to the very first feature video here on my YouTube channel. In round about 10 days, Foundation will finally get his full release in version 1.1 if I'm not totally wrong. I think I bought this beautiful game round about 4 years ago, and I'm still hooked to it from time to time. It's one of the most beautiful and extremely chilling city builders available on Steam so far. If you want to have a look on the demo version, you can find it on Steam. Just search for Foundation Demo and you will find it pretty easy. If you have the currently in early access version, it is not the same as the demo, as the upgrades are not yet deployed on this version. Let's jump straight into a new game, because I'm really interested in showing you the changes and how beautiful Foundation becomes with the next upgrade. You won't face a lot of enemies in this game, so if you are looking for stressful playthroughs with food resources, wildlife and enemies, you have to switch to Farthest Frontier. And for the ones of you who already know the old version, isn't that beautiful? Lots of flowers, stones, and everything looks amazingly beautiful. So I'm really hyped for the upcoming full release. Let's see. Which one should we take? Okay, not this one. I think this one looks good. We could place our city center up here and the industry down here. Or no, our city will be down here and the industry will up here. Okay, that looks good. So let's take this one here and start with our city construction right away. We have to build a few houses in the beginning to get everything running, like the builder's workshop. So you have to assign jobs like in all the other city builders. Let's start with lumberjack, and you can see with the red circle around it that we also have a factor of attractiveness or desirability, like in Farthest Frontier. And you have to keep that in mind, because I could not place this one right next to buildings for our citizens. So let's place it down here. And right next to it, of course, the stone cutter. Then we should assign a few things for our settlements right after I have created the gathering hut. Oh, lots of berries everywhere here. So let's place this one down here, because it has no effect on our city. And let's speed up the game just a little bit. Residential area. Our people are allowed to build their own houses here, and that is one of the most interesting part from from Foundation, that your citizens decide by themselves where they want to live with their houses. And of course you are allowed to cut down wood here all over the place. You just assign areas and they start to work without any problems. Okay, and we are getting our first houses, so we should definitely construct a well. Oh, you can see all the houses already here. We should construct a well here. We currently have 6 unemployed people left. A lot of negative effects in terms of happiness, but we should get that under control in just a few moments. Where was my gathering hut? Here. So let's set it to priority, and also the stonecutter camp, so that we are on track and we get our goods in without a big problem. Okay, gathering hut will be ready in just a moment. And also the well should be a higher priority. Let's put 2 people into our stonecutter camp. And let's put 2 more into our gathering hut. Where are my storage buildings? We don't have storage buildings right now. Okay, houses are being constructed right now. We are getting our first materials. Happiness is still pretty low, because we don't have food, no housing, no service, no food and no water. But we can get more buildings. Within Foundation, that are not all buildings you can construct. No, you have to jump into the royal book and you have to go for, let me have a look where it is here. Let's see if we can find it. No, progression, it's here now. You can unlock several other features, for example, the storage. And this one is really needed because you need the storage to provide your citizens with good. Do we have access to water with our... No, we need the neighbor one to get water. But now we can start to move on. Firstly, with a warehouse. Up here, let's circle it around. And now let's take it down here to get a warehouse where we can store our planks and our stone. And of course, we also need a granary. And this one can be right in the middle of the city here. And should also be prioritized so that we get everything that we need for the moment. We are limited in stone, so it should make sense to put one more into our stonecutters camp so that we get stone just a little bit faster. And within this progression tree, you have the opportunity to get lots of production chains. And of course, big buildings to construct, like amazing churches, main manor houses, cathedrals, and so on. And we can't unlock everything here. And it takes hours to unlock everything because you need to get prosperity on a high level and also be in favor of the faction for labor, kingdom, or clergy. So it's really a big aspect in this game to unlock all these tools and all these goods. Let's see what's missing here. We have no planks. Okay, that means we have to create a, where is it? Here, a sawmill. The next, I call it dirty building. Let's place it down here. And we could, I think we could get a second territory. We could take this one here to move our city in this direction, but I think this would make more sense in the beginning as we need more space here to unlock everything and to use everything. So let's increase the area for our residential area here into this direction. And let's allow our woodcutters to cut down everything here. Our gatherer is already working. Okay, that's beautiful. Okay, they are also working. We have enough lumber. We are just missing stone to complete all of our buildings. But at least we get a slight increase in terms of happiness. Oh, and we are missing a really, really important thing. The market. So let's place down a food stall. Let's take this area here. And let's place down 2 right from the beginning. And nothing more because we can't really afford anything else right now. So let's place down the market. The market will distribute the food, clothing, and so on between our people. So to give them access to food, we have to create a market. In the very, very early stages of this game, the market would generate income. That's no longer the case, I think, since 2 updates. Also 3 updates, I'm not really sure. I think half a year ago they updated everything here. So now you have to get your taxes, to collect the taxes with a villager assigned to a specific job, and you don't get income from your markets. Let's prioritize our market here. And right after that we should prioritize our sawmill. And we get more people in. Happiness 27%. Happiness has also a big effect on our immigration. At first we can turn it off if you don't want to have more people in your city, but happiness and employment determines how fast you get new citizens. We are currently on low and average. That means every 3 days or every 7 days roundabout there will be new villagers. And if you increase happiness and attractiveness and have a low unemployment rate, you will get more citizens pretty fast. Okay, we have berries available. There is another house. Let's assign one more here to the builders so that we can get our things a little bit faster. Okay, we are getting more and more stone. And hopefully our market will be ready in just a moment, so that we can use our first food stall here. And as you can see, the graphics are really insanely beautiful, especially if you know the version before this one, without all these small details here and the readjustments in terms of berries and so on. So it's really a big improvement. And I can't wait to play the full release. Sadly, I won't be able to start my new playthrough on the 31st immediately, as I'm moving to Vienna by the end of month, and I definitely will need a few days to adjust to the new environment. But hopefully by Monday or Tuesday after the release, I will be capable of starting my own series here. Okay, sawmill will be ready in just a moment. Okay, and we can set our first food here to be distributed. Currently we only have berries. Later on you can have 4 or 5 different food sources. For example, fish, bread, cheese, meat and more, to have these goods available here for citizens. And you need to have all these goods because you need to fulfill all these needs here, so that they can be upgraded to the next stage and so that you can unlock new buildings, because not our serfs are the stage 1 of your citizens. After that, I think it was the commuter, if I'm not totally wrong. And specific production buildings have specific needs for new, for higher educated or higher level villagers. So you need to promote your villagers. Oh, and we have our first berries here available. And there is the first one. Oh, we put it in the wrong direction. That was not planned. Maybe we have to change that somewhere in the future. And our sawmill is also ready. And now we are getting our planks, so our warehouse should be ready in the near future. Can we get another area without paying? Okay, we could just buy this one. Do we have fish here? There is fish. Okay. So we could have our second food source available right away. Let's do that. It's a demo, and I don't plan to have the longest playthrough here. So let's just try to show as much as possible here. And now we also have fish available. Let's turn this one around. Come on. Hey, stop it. And stay here. And let's create fish. And now, can I already assign fish? Yes, beautiful. We can already assign fish here and just wait for this to be ready here, and assign also fish to our granary. One of the main things about Foundation is not that you can create beautiful cities like this here, organic cities where your citizens decide where they want to live. One of the main things with Foundation is also that you can create stunning buildings, big buildings, like insane churches, cathedrals, manor buildings, barracks, forts, and so on. And to do so, you just have to go into your construction building. For example, choose the rustic church, which is of course the smallest one. And now with a modular building style, you can create stunning buildings. So let's place this one down here so that our citizens get their need for a church fulfilled. Let's place down the entrance here. And you always see how many building materials you need to construct this building here. Let's take this one here and put it right here. Okay, not that bad. And should we have a close building attached, maybe 2 more rooms? That's possible. Let's attach 2 more rooms here to each side to make it a little bit bigger. And as you can see, there's no limit here. I can adjust nearly everything and create insanely big buildings like our first church here. And with the progression tree, you unlock even more. Like, what do we have here? The monastery, rustic church upgrades. Where is the stone church? I can't find it right now. Here's the stone church. And what do we have here? Okay, even more and bigger buildings. So there's really, really a lot to do within this whole game, and that's just the beginning. And since you don't have any opponents, your only opponent is your bankroll and your food management and supply management for your citizens. So you can really focus entirely on providing everything your people need to be happy and successful here. Let's place the... Okay, we already have the second one. And the fishery will be ready in just a moment. And then we already have 2 sources of food. And I think... Oh no! Additional needs. Service and refined food. Okay, both is not yet available. Meat, bread and cheese is not here. But we have the essential needs fulfilled. Okay. Do we have to fulfill these 2 things to upgrade our citizens? I'm not 100% sure. Church will be available in just a moment. Let's put 1 more woodcutter here. And let's place 1 more stone cutter here, as we will need both pretty soon on a high demand. Also, streets will also be created by the natural flow of your citizens, but you can restrict the areas where they move. If you want to have a way here, you can just say you are not allowed to move here and not allowed to move here, so they only have the way in the middle. So that makes it easier to control your citizens. Okay, last 2 units of timber are arriving, and then we should be capable of producing fish here. Come on, don't stop. You can do it. No break, please. Ah, sadly, not yet finished, so we have to wait a little bit longer to get our first units of fish. What's going on here? Okay, only a few planks are missing. We can assign 1 more here. What do we need here? 36 units of planks, so that will take a while. And finally, we can start fishing. Do we have more fish available? Ah, here is 1 more. And there are 2 more people arriving. And happiness is also rising with 45%. And prosperity is also already a 7. That get influenced by a lot of stuff, as you can see here. My money, my territory, my commerce, my population, splendor and beautification. So you can focus on all different aspects to unlock more buildings here. And now we need our manor house to collect taxes in the next step, but I think that will be later on. Let me see. Bailiff, treasury, no. Where is the part with the taxes? Okay, it's not shown. Ah, no! We can have a tax office, but as you can see down there, generates revenue by collecting taxes from your villagers, employs citizen plus. So you have to have at least a citizen on the stage citizen, one of the settlers on the stage citizen. That makes more sense. Do we have already fish here? Yes, fish is also already available in our market here. So our citizens should be at least a little bit happy. Can we unlock meat already? Ah, okay. We need to have this one unlocked, and we need to get to prosperity of 10 to unlock this one. So with the finish of our church, we should be capable of getting meat for our people. But for the moment, we are in good condition. So one of the next things we should do is, if we go to trade, we should unlock our first trade route. We have to spend 20 planks to do so. And then we will be able of buying all these goods and selling these goods. And currently we can't collect taxes. So our main income will be selling goods we can currently produce, like stone, no, not polished stone, like planks, for example, or meat in just a few moments. And nothing else so far. And you can unlock all trade routes by spending a different type of good. And as you can see, it's not available in the demo. Oh, what's going on? Storage is full. Oh, so let's assign 2 here to our storage. And let's put, for the moment, planks and stone here. Oh no, we should also put the tools in here because I want to buy tools in just a moment. Okay, planks are also more than available right now. That should help a lot with progressing. What's going on? Missing raw materials? Why? Let's get 1 less here. I think we are using too much trees. So maybe we need a second lumberjack. And we already have a negative upkeep with -1. Not that difficult to survive for the moment, but we will have to generate more money. And the only way we can do so is by activating our trade routes. So we need to get our 20 planks inside here so that we can sell a few goods on our first trade route. And maybe we should also get 1 more building. Where is the forester? Here. To plant new trees. I think that would make sense. Okay, and we could also use a second woodcutter. Let's place him down here. And let's focus a little bit on getting this one ready. Oh, we can also already assign people to this job without the building being ready. Okay, that's fine from my side. Okay, and 2 more woodcutters, only 1 unemployed. That's good. Happiness is also okay. We are still missing houses. Oh, here are plenty of houses under construction, and I think that's the main reason we are currently missing wood, since it's used by our sawmill and by all building sites we currently have in our beautiful small city. Okay, but nevertheless, we are fine. With a low degree of happiness, there's also the possibility that citizens leave your city. So you always have to keep an eye on this one here. Otherwise, you could face some significant problems. So we should really get service and housing up within the next minutes. Oh, a merchant is approaching our city. Sadly, we did not unlock anything right now. Okay, hopefully they start working. We really need more lumber. Granary is already filled up nearly in 1 slot here with fish. So food is not really a problem currently for us. And as we could focus on the church for now. Could make sense. But I really think there won't be that much left to show this beautiful game in this demo version, as most of the aspects are unlocked. hopefully you got at least a small feeling for this beautiful channel, for this beautiful game. You can be sure that we will see this game at the beginning of February in at least 10 to 20 episodes to showcase everything that's new and build a stunning city somewhere in the hills, hopefully. And let's see here, what do we have here? The elders are looking to repair a few bridges. Selling wood to the elders, 15 days. That's possible. And we will get 50 coins and 5, I call it, influence from the labor side. And the influence is needed to unlock more things here. Later on, you have to spend, as you can see, this will cost 5 influence. This is also 5 influence. So you not only need prosperity, you also need influence from and splendor from each faction. And the most important part is that they influence each other negatively. So if you have a lot of splendor for labor, you get a negative effect, for example, for kingdom or clergy. And this effect can be really difficult to manage. So to unlock everything, you have to keep everything balanced out. But that will be a thing for the final release in just 10 days. And if you enjoyed today's episode, I hopefully see you again in 10 days for the full release, or maybe in 13 to 14 days when I find some time to record our first episode. And I would hope to hear a little bit from you in the comment section if you like this game and want to see more. So have a great day.